Good morning, guys. It is day 3. We are on our second race day today. So we are looking at like 10:50 right now. We slept in a little bit, but that's because we got in at 3:30 after our 500-mile drive last night. But we're gonna go get breakfast before we go to the track because racing doesn't start till 4. But I have a question. Who is responsible for unicorning my car? Who did it? Where did it come from? Got there last night. I need to know. It's kind of cool though. Anyways, the day's off to a good start, so get some food and then we're gonna get going. The first race of the day is me and a train. I'm not sure who's gonna win this one. I think the train will.
I don't know. We're closing in. We got a mile.
Okay, we are at the track. Luckily, it's early, so we don't have to rush and unpack and change tunes and put belly pans on and run the valves. I'm gonna do all that, but I'm gonna take my time doing it. It is super warm, so I am glad for night runs today, especially. So I got a nice spot up here in pretty much the front, so close to the staging lanes and all that good stuff. So today should be a good day. I am going to base my run today off of my pass from last year. Hopefully that'll be pretty close. I feel like the car is making a little bit more power though than it was last year, so I think my challenge is going to be pulling power rather than adding power. Let's hope that's the case, but it is a little bit hard to pull because if you go too fast then you can't turn it in. So that's the challenge for today. We'll see how the car does down here in a different altitude. We will know sooner than later. So going down the mountains last night, somebody's brakes got hot, so made himself a homemade brake light.
Do what you gotta do, but they actually look good. Look how thick they are still. I'm just sanding them out to try to make them a little bit more grippy.
Track prep. Okay, we are ready to go. I'm sitting under the Dad and Jake tent because I don't have a tent, so
left lane and the GMC,
it's a little cooler
that's
under
the hay
here.
hauler.
Haha, Jake's a nerd.
I'm working.
He's not working. They don't work. So we are waiting
Right
our
lane goes
turn to make a
1291.
pass. It's hard for me to hear, or for you guys to hear me probably. So we are waiting our turn to make a pass and get our number 1 under our belt. It is 4:37.
Cars, stick shift cars, you should be making your way down to lane number 4.
It is 4:37 and we run
Cars, and
till
we'll
10.
run those stick shift cars and we'll get the rest of those True Street cars
get in the
down,
lane soon,
down the track.
Okay, we are in the lanes for pass number 1. They just did a really good prep on the track, so fingers crossed I have my P's and Q's in a row. I don't know about saying have my P's and Q's right. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. So anyways, hopefully that's right, and we get a decent pass. Something I can turn in, something that's decent. So we're about to give it a try shortly. Okay, so pass number 1 sucked. I've got a theory, but I'm gonna run you my numbers. So I'm on my way to watch Dad make his first pass. I ran a 9.143 at 162. So the mile an hour is there, it made it up in the back end, but the front, I just spun. So I'm gonna add more power. I know, it seems like reverse psychology, but if the track's as good as they say it is, and everyone else is hooking, I pulled power and I think I should add power. So that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. Dad's getting ready to go up for pass number 1. Hopefully his is a little bit better than mine. track. So I adjusted my shocks a little bit. So we'll see. I gotta pull up.
Alright,
Okay,
so
hang on. Scott, tell us what you think.
live 1320 video weather. We are at Kearney Raceway, and this storm right here, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. The app says it's gonna rain every hour. It pushes about 40 minutes. It's sliding off. We can see blue skies coming in over there, just below the bad stuff, and it's going that way. No rain here. Racing all day till 10.
So we're going till 10. You promise?
Yeah, let's do it.
Think you promised that? Good.
Sixty-two, 128 for move 562, 128.
Okay, so this video is gonna be a little late getting up because I didn't finish it last night. Last night was ridiculously stupid hectic. So my first pass, I'm just gonna recap everything for what might not be caught on video. My first pass wasn't good. I spun. I think what happened was I had pulled too much power prepping for a marginal or bad track, theory-wise. I prepped for it like it was last year. And so I think I pulled too much power. When I hit the tire, I think it just unloaded. I spun all the way down the track. I was in and out of the throttle so many times, but I ran 9:14. Then my second pass, I went up after a while. Like, we have to wait on our call and everything. And on my second pass, I went up and I hit it with more power and it did better, but I think my shock adjustments maybe weren't right. And so I adjusted my shocks a little bit, went up for my third pass. At this point, it's like 9:15, and so the track is like kind of starting to go away, and the track manager, or the person working, came up and said, you know, it's your discretion, but if you want to / feel like you need to, you're welcome to do a burnout past the line and try to lay, you know, some rubber down. I was like, okay. So I did my burnout past the line. It was a good burnout. I don't normally do that, but for the circumstances, I needed to get down the track. So I did a good burnout, went past the line, and then I guess at this time, the high RPM, my belt came off. I've never had these problems before with belts, but it happened twice yesterday where the belt tried to throw once and then tried to throw twice the second time as well. So it did throw it the second time. So it threw the belt. And at the same time, when I went past the line, I was backing up, and I guess my mom was behind me. I don't know. I can't see because I have my Hans on. And so somebody hit my parachute, popped my parachute. So I get out of the car. Nobody's coming up to tell me. They're just like, cut it, cut it. And I'm like, what's wrong? So I get out and I look, and my parachute's on the ground. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, nobody's helping me. I'm full helmet, full suit, full Hans, gloves, everything. So I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So I pop the trunk and I just wad up my parachute and I throw it in the trunk. I'm thinking I'm gonna back off the track at this point. I'm like, what do you guys want me to do? They're like, make a pass. Not my people, but they're like, you gonna make a pass? And I was like, I guess. And so I know that may not be like the smart thing to do, but under the circumstances, I don't advise running with an unsafe parachute. But I've been down that track a lot of times, and the shutdown it's really long. And so I made that call, you know, took that risk on my own. I know that, and the shutdown was long, so I was like, I'm just gonna go with it. Well, when I was pulling back into the lights and trying to put it in the groove, I realized that my belt had thrown about that time. The coolant was still cool and everything, so I was like, I'm gonna make a pass, because I realized I didn't have power steering. I was like, I'm gonna make a pass. I don't have many other options. And so mid-track, I looked down and realized it was getting hot, so I shut it down and coasted, and I think I ran a 10-something there. So yesterday was not a good day. We got in late after I got everything adjusted. Oh, and at the same time, a fan relay blew. Why that all happened at once, I don't know. So it was just amplified problems. But anyway, so we are on the road for the next day now. So this video will overlap a little, but back on the road, and we're headed to... People are so loud. We're back on the road. It's technically for day 3 of racing, so this video is carrying over a little. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully today's race day is a lot better. I know yesterday really hurt my average, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, be happy, go fast, and stay pretty. I will see you guys tomorrow.